A devastating strike. NBC10 is gathering new images from Jamaica as it bears the brunt of Hurricane Melissa. The storm had winds of 185 miles an hour when it made landfall, the worst to ever hit the island. Thank you for joining us. I'm Fred Shropshire. NBC10 is keeping an eye on the live cameras that are still working as Hurricane Melissa passes over Jamaica, but it will be some time before we know the full impact of this storm. Right now, we know this is the most powerful storm of this year's Atlantic hurricane season. At least 7 people are reported dead across the Caribbean from Jamaica, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic. Next, severe weather is expected to hit Cuba, the Bahamas, and the Turks and Caicos Islands. NBC10 is speaking to people from our region who are stuck in Jamaica and those here at home trying to help. But let's begin with the latest on this storm's path of destruction with First Alert meteorologist Robert Johnson.
Fred, you already feel for those in Jamaica and now getting set to go over Cuba, so you feel for that region as well. The first landfall for Melissa was at about 1 o'clock Eastern near New Hope, Jamaica, in the southwestern part of the island. Maximum sustained winds during landfall, 185. It's the first Cat 5 to make landfall for the island. As Fred mentioned, the strongest landfall for Jamaica, and the pressure got all the way down to 892 millibars. So when you're talking about pressure, that means Melissa is now tied for the third strongest hurricane on record for the Atlantic basin. So here's the latest information right now from the National Hurricane Center as of 5 o'clock tonight, with its eye moving over Montego Bay, sliding back out into the open waters. Still a Category 4 hurricane with maximum sustained winds at 145 and sliding north-northeast at 8. It makes a second landfall around midnight or so in southeastern Cuba and slinging rounds of rain and wind their way, some places getting more than a foot of rain when it's all said and done. Then by Wednesday afternoon, it slides over the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos as a Cat 3, moves over or near Bermuda Thursday into Friday as a Category 2, and then drifts into the northern Atlantic and weakens into a broad area of low pressure over the weekend, but it stays completely away from us, all thanks to a system that will give us even stronger winds and some buckets of heavy rain later in the week. More on that in a jam-packed 10-day. Fred, over to you.
Okay, Robert, thank you. We have more coverage tonight from NBC10's Aaron Baskerville. He is live in West Philadelphia, where people can help the victims of this storm. Aaron.
Fred, as you know, right now, everybody's just hoping, waiting, wishing for the best in Jamaica. And of course, that includes right here in Philadelphia. There are several places you can go and donate items and give back to Jamaica. This place is one of them. Besco Shippers in West Philadelphia. They deliver to the Caribbean, also Central America. We talked to the owner here today. He's from Jamaica. We also talked to others who are riding out the storm today.
Those who are concerned are in shelters. They moved shelters.
The head of the Jamaica Trade Council of Greater Philadelphia is riding the storm out in Montego Bay. Communication quickly became difficult as we tried to talk about Hurricane Melissa.
If you can see where the trees, it has blown quite a bit and it's still blowing.
As the storm made landfall across the Caribbean island, we caught up with Ahmed Smith, who has friends in Philadelphia. He lives in St. Elizabeth, and that area is bracing for the worst of the storm.
Bro, this kind of wind will just topple you over, yeah? It's strong out here. Oh my goodness.
Anxious, because I want to know what my house looks like when all this is done, and also my family and my friends.
Ludlow Harding owns Besco Shippers in West Philadelphia. He's from Jamaica and is concerned for his 15 or so family members there. Harding also has a home in Kingston and says he's checking his security cameras every few minutes as well.
This is a slow-moving storm, so a lot of people wanted to get over it as quickly as possible and just move on. So I'm just hoping that everybody's okay in Jamaica.
There's an all-out effort starting now to collect donations for the island. Some of that work is happening inside Besco. From those on the ground in Jamaica, it can't come fast enough.
I think Jamaica is in a lot of trouble. I think we're gonna need some help, and this good definitely is gonna take a lot of time to recover from. Maybe years.
Well, let's hope it doesn't take years, but the island is certainly going to need a lot of help. You're looking once again at Besco Shippers. It is shut down and closed for the day, but they'll be taking donations Monday through Friday from 12 to 4 in the afternoon, and they're looking for things like tarps, tents, and batteries. For now, we're live in West Philadelphia or in Baskerville, NBC10 News.
And you can track the hurricane's path anytime on NBC10.com. We've also posted information on how you can help victims of the storm.